Doing, I'm back with another one. Even if I can't get right, I won't get left. You know what I'm saying? This is Need No Greedy. I'm back with another live stream. I think this is day 9. Day 9 of my 30-day journey. Let's get to it. I got a playlist I'm gonna play, and we're gonna go from there. It's a lot to talk about. We got the TDE Christmas. We got Wiz getting locked up. We got Tory Lanez talking from jail. It's a lot of things to cover. On top of that, we didn't get to cover Chrisean yesterday with the tattoo, nor did we get to cover the nonsense going on with the Joe Budden podcast. So it's a lot to get to. Just bear with me as we, make our journey through this content. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Oh, this texting me sound tired. Little bitch isn't good. Hey, nigga, I'm y'all fan, nigga. The fuck, nigga? Fuck with you, nuts, nigga. Hold on, nigga. What's up? I'm your fan, nigga. What's up? Can I get a picture with y'all, nigga? Can I get a picture with you? I never even met these niggas hard. I'm pushing everything LA. I don't give a fuck where you from. You need to stop your music. Really great breaking. I'll fuck with y'all. I'm your fan, nigga. I'm your fan. What's up, Shane? You fucking trip? How you doing? Nigga, hey, any beat come on from LA, you better act like you fucking having a good time. I'm gonna rob your ass. You fuck, hey? Hey, man. Hey, I'm your fan, nigga. Big ass bees on my final score. Come on. Man, no stick, I got the final score. Come on.
Check your resources, nigga. Stop playing.
I leave all my hoes, but we back talking. 100 on me, it's so hard to dust these racks off me. I just pulled a 6, this shit muddy. What did that cost me? Bragging about hoes I hit, I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I handle all the bills like I'm Shaq Lawson. All my bitches wasted slim, I get the fat off them. Security know we walking in, we having straps on us. Let me buckle up my ricks, these bitches latched on me. Yeah, ready, that's how all these bitches act to me. Yeah, it's barely niggas here, another batch coming. Running plays, I'm quarterback and I don't need no huddle. Told her I just want some face, I don't need no rubber. Ice in me cold, nigga, feel like D-Lo Russell. Hard to find me in the crib, you gon' need my butler.
I ain't playing no more games, feel like eat my supper. Bitches running up in public trying to blow my cover. She got some fire ass head, her shit like no other. Niggas pillow talk to bitches, I just can't relate. Put a 4 up in my soda trying to concentrate. Get to snapping in this booth like a lobster tank. Asking what she on her knees right away. Found out about my other bitch, she tryna stalk her page. Cold hoes wanna chill around me like a fireplace. Old hoes, they can't get around me, guess they timing late. This is all the words at all my shows, I feel like Rod Wave. I've been having bitches all my life, I think I'm Claude Banks. Water diamonds busting on my wrist, do that for Lil Saint. I keep telling all my hoes I need a little break.
Hoes throwing ass when I'm here, cause it's money flowing. Beach house, I stay by the ocean, lot of sand behind it. It was roaches on the dining table, remember land behind it. With my new bitch, she fine and yellow like a dandelion. Niggas acting like they have emotion, niggas stranded line. I Celine, once this bitch open, I'm scanning by. Wheels up, yeah, I'm on the jet, yeah, I'm waving by. Nigga had you on the cheapest flight, had you standing by.
Louis top, heavy Louis belt, look like a cable guy. I'm in Vegas shooting head up, me versus table guy. DJ said he got some hoes, I'm half asleep, bring him by. Bank teller, running low on hundreds, I'm the reason why.
Damn, sorry, you made that shit.
Got the answers.
This shit I drop sound like a bomb. Say it's beef, we finna eat, make them retreat, won't leave a crumb.
Shout out to my nigga Greedy.
I go D&D, bitch, I be focused on my young. I shit like I got the runs, my brother just got off a ton. I done blew so much of smoke, I think I need another lung. PCP, I be the freak, little baby, start to talking song. I lay that D and then I leave, I'll probably let the pussy sprung. We been up, beat the nigga drunk, fire in my lap, not in the trunk, dog. Could never fake the funk, these pussy niggas see them pump. I bet they wanna see me sunk for all them shots that I got sunk. Mother nigga ain't post some shit in a minute, he in a shooting slump. We catch fat boy, know he fried, he on them songs, telling lies. Only smoke that nigga brother. I'm smoking wide, the cutie pie. We lay that murder game down, nigga. then go to the top. Chopper spit like bust around, fuck nigga flat, hold up a sign. Ain't finna bap, I get you smacked, then I get down, pray to my shrine. She want me to crack that pussy open, but cut away these diamonds shine. I bet we crack his melon open, if a bitch get out of line. What else? Think she on melatonin, how I knock the pussy out. This shit I drop sound like a bomb. Say it's beef, we finna eat, make them a treat, won't leave a crumb. Give a fuck about where you from, pussy better keep your gun. Hey ho, I go D&D, bitch, I be focused on my young. I shit like I got the runs, my brother just got off a ton. I done blew so much of smoke.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? We finna get it going. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate everybody that's falling in. I got Northbound Media gonna pop in on the stream, just to let y'all know. So when y'all see them, y'all know what's going on. I'm gonna start having, the team start falling through. Shawnee gonna start falling through. Black Heirloom gonna start falling through. Have people, coming through here. Duda gonna be here in the cut a lot, within these 30 days. So now y'all gonna start seeing the fam like pop out. First week, first 8 days, I had to do it myself, but I'm gonna start bringing them out. So when y'all see Northbound Media, my boy P, I just letting y'all know, what's going on. So y'all won't be just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, let's get it going. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. And that Stunning for Vegas song, this is
already
too.
done. Punching these hoes in the chest all year on God, we just like daddy and son. Bitch ain't finna sneak me on my program, hold my name, not Natalie Nunn. Drop 300 on one day, me and these hoes is not the same. Hoes a die for the shit I put up for my son, shit ain't no game. I really got shit to lose, you hoes gon' die, that's on my game. I'm not no little ass girl, put MRS in front of my name, pussy. This shit I drop sound like a bomb. Say it's beef, we finna eat, make them a treat, won't leave a crumb. Give a fuck about where you from, pussy better keep your gun. Hey ho, I go D&D, bitch, I be focused on my young. I shit like I got the runs, my brother just got off a ton. I done blew so much of smoke, I think I need another lung. CCP, I be the freak, little baby, start to talking song. I lay that D and then I leave, I'll probably let the pussy sprung.
So the first thing I seen, I don't like going to like Instagram or any of the little social medias until it's like until I like really wake up. First I gotta get my day started and make sure that my baby good. Then when I open up my phone, I see 6ix9ine talking crazy about the whole little Atlanta shit, and I'm just like, damn, like y'all making it a thing for us to be talking about these rats, bro. So I'm not even on. I'm gonna try my best not even talk about the Atlanta shit no more because it's just all rat shit. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like it's funny because it's content, and I'm gonna just make it content. At the end of the day, I'm gonna just do that because I know what's going on as far as nobody would ever have the same respect that they did have once had for Atlanta. It's just not gonna happen. So for 21 to just keep trying to the do it up, you know what I'm saying? And he just embarrassed them even more. Like I ain't gonna lie, like it was just a lot of stuff that I was going through in the tweets. And then after I reposted some stuff, and then after I see other people chiming in on it, I'm like, I got the same similarities of what I'm thinking, and I'm like, if everybody else thinking what I'm thinking, it's a wrap. We just gotta go appreciate the old shit that they was already dropping. Cause anything new is not even on. We not even fucking with it. You feel me? Lil Baby came out, show love to Thug, and I guess that was his way, to do it. I guess these niggas is really not articulate or don't know the ways to just like show a person or tell a person like, oh, I mess with you. So now we gotta still play these fake ass games that got us here. You know what I'm saying? Like these fake industry games. So you pop out on the nigga stage, so now we gotta take that as you cool with the nigga. You gotta take that as y'all gonna be cool, or y'all friends, or y'all pals. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing with um Atlanta, like Lil Baby doing this shit today, it's like they not gonna stop. I feel like it's really Operation Save Atlanta. I feel like they even did like a post a FaceTime call with Future and 21 and Big Bank, and this is just like y'all ODing, and I love it though, because y'all trying to get some shit together. But at the end of the day, y'all getting some shit together due to just people being wrong and not standing on business nor having morals or standards for themselves. You feel me? Like if you choose to be out here doing everything everybody else doing, you the same person, bro. You bleed like everybody else do. There's no reason why you should tell the police what the next man is doing. Especially if you out here doing the same thing or similar things that man is doing. It's like, and y'all cool, y'all pals, y'all buddies, y'all the same circle. It's like, ain't no way even if y'all wasn't that, it shouldn't nothing in your moral system should tell me I gotta tell on this dude. Cause you fucked up, cause you got caught, cause you couldn't be smart enough and maneuver through the hurdles. That's your fault. So that's how I look at this shit. Like y'all trying to fix some shit so you showing that y'all got unity, all due to these niggas sitting here snitching on one another. Like I don't know. I can't rock with it. I don't know who else would rock with that shit. So I thought I was gonna end up like kind of like following it a little bit. I changed my mind. Yeah, you feel me? I changed my mind. I'm gonna comment on it, but as far as like super invested in it, nah. I already know what's gonna happen. These niggas gonna end up cool. Everybody gonna be cool just so they can get their money, just so they can get their dough. You know what I'm saying? That's all these motherfuckers doing this shit for. Now, another thing I seen that another thing I seen. Let me see. Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa was arrested. And I'm like, wow. That's the thing about just these travels overseas, bro. TMZ reports that Wiz Khalifa is facing 9 months in Romanian prison after smoking weed on stage. That's who fault is that though? I feel like for sure Wiz fault, for sure. You know, having that entitlement of like wherever I go, I should be able to smoke. I got the tab to pay the tab, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna go somewhere where I can't smoke type of entitlement. It could be that for sure. Or somebody could have not informed you, or somebody could have gave you the wrong information. So when you got these venues, somebody could have told him, "Oh yeah, you cool, you good, you can smoke." You know what I'm saying? It's no problem with you smoking. Somebody could have just gave him the alley oop on just being able to smoke, you know. And then he just starts smoking, and they like, who the hell said that person can override what the government is saying? Who can say what that person is saying can override what they how they feel? You know what I'm saying? So then it could be a person that don't know the information, like don't know that you can't smoke up there, and then they just allow you to go smoke up there. Either or, he too at a high level as an artist in person for that information not to get to him accurately, and for him not to double check and make sure he got the right information, especially knowing like you out the country. Like that don't even make sense. It's like somebody on your team would have to drop the ball, you know, and by somebody on your team dropping the ball, it's like you got to you got to fire that person and then prepare to go to prison in a whole nother country for 9 months. And I don't even think the nigga been in prison in the states. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if the nigga did that in the states, where doing it out the country, where language barrier, the nutrition might be different, everything different. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that shit is crazy, especially, Wiz come off smooth dude, cool, calm dude. He don't come off as a dude that's just angry or negative or just intentionally trying to harm or just intentionally trying to be an asshole. So I think it's unfortunate that it's Wiz Khalifa and somebody needs to be fired, and he dropped the ball for not having the information. Like it's just it don't make sense. Like it don't make sense for that to happen to him in this heights of, not even in the heights. Like for him to be a legend in the game and diamond records and all this shit, he shouldn't know better than that, man. And he probably is more well traveled than a lot of people. So that's, especially when it come down to weed. This dude probably know all the weed laws and talk to almost all the weed connoisseurs. So it's no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? It's no excuse for that. Just like it's no excuse for um this, man. Growing up, I never was like a tattoo person. Just for the simple fact, like, it be like people like this where they you, like help tattoos lose value. Like when people just start putting tattoos all over the place where it just have no meaning to it, it's people claim they care about a person so they get the tattoo, or it's just like I just never wanted to be that person. I'm like, man, I don't want to be sitting here just putting stars on my body or put a quote on my body. Then later on, I don't even rock with the quote. Put in there, you know what I'm saying? Just I don't know. I just never was a person that just want to put characters, So let alone a girl that I'm not married to, putting her picture on my body, like I wouldn't be able to do that. So come to find out that this girl is removing her tattoo for the world. I don't think she's doing it for herself. She want to prove to us that she really over him. I fuck with that, right? But I only fuck with it if you do it for yourself. What's funny is she already claimed to remove a tattoo or cover up a tattoo. Then after she did it, she came and got this tattoo. She got the nigga name like 3-4 times. So who can say she get this nigga name removed right now and then later on, go get the nigga tattoo again. And then, if you love this dude so much, if I'm lost in the whole storyline, and I might be, but just to hear how she's emotional, just to hear how emotional she is.
Oh, that hurt.
Does it show? Huh? Can I hold her hand? Ready? You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
You're good. Because half of it's almost gone.
No, do the big one.
I am doing the big one. I know.
It burns.
You're halfway done. You want a break?
No, keep going. That's what I get. That's what I get. Oh, God. Jesus.
All right, so this the part. That's the part that throw me off. That's the part, man.
I'm sorry, Lord. Oh, God.
Okay, take a breather. You want them without hold your hands like this. Look, half of it's almost
Damn, it's all wow. You guys are good.
Going, please. I need to get it off.
breathe. Ready? You're way stronger than you think.
Lord Jesus.
You're doing
This is it again. Jesus, I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Hey, Sean, you're doing great, girl. You're almost done.
Oh, Jesus.
Take a breather, okay?
No, get it off of me, please.
I'm halfway there. We're almost done. You're stronger than you think. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do it.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Ready? I'm right here. I'm right here. Hold my hand. Hold my finger. I know. Take a breather. Ready? Let's do it.
Oh
my God. It's okay. She's doing great. Okay, last part. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do it. You're so good.
What?
That's it. You're doing amazing. You're almost done.
Damn, wow, I'm amazed. This is just one session, bro.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize because you're almost done. Now I'm just checking what I didn't do just to touch it up, okay?
Yes,
Perfect.
Just don't look at the laser, okay? Wear the glasses.
Oh, Jesus. Don't touch my eyebrow.
Girl, I'm not touching her.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord God, it hurts. Lord God, it hurts. Oh, God.
I need to take the after picture again. No one sees this, okay? It's just so I have it for myself.
I'm amazed.
Yeah, every time you do it, it gets better. It gets lighter. Do me a favor and follow post
Can
care.
you get Chrisean the bit that Jonathan went on my eyebrow, please?
What else? Oh yeah. I will.
You gotta move my hair.
I will. Don't worry. You just take a breather, okay?
No, I'm okay. Can you get off my face?
Oh my God, she wants it all.
Get it off.
You ready? So this is
So she feel like basically this is her punishment, that the pain that she receiving mentally, she think this is what she deserves for getting this tattoo. So it's like she making herself go through the torture. Of course, she need to get the tattoo removed, and then it's probably already painful. But she like, this is what I get, dear Lord, and this, that, and the third. Like, you know, both of them can be evil. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, oh, you know, this nigga perfect or not evil, or I'm not saying she perfect or not evil. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, you know, for you to have a mental psyche to tell you, you know, you need to get this removed. You know, you shouldn't be having this shit. It's like, it's like you must have like the most poorest discipline to where you just like, all right, I'm gonna do some shit that I know is not good for me, or not, I know it's not cool for me, but I'm gonna do it. But then not even just do it once, you did it 3 times. So this is a tattoo, something that's serious that stay on your body, but she think it's not that serious because she can get it removed or she can cover it up, right? So what else do you do in life where you think you can cover it up or get it removed and it's not that big of a deal? As long as you can get through the torture, you feel me, or the pain, it's all good because you think that's what you deserve because of the mistakes you made. That type of mentality is mental illness, bro. Like, she deserved peace. She deserved peace and just good energy. Just for the simple fact is like, if this is my little sister, I'd be tripping out. Like, this is my little sister, I'd be really tripping. Like, damn, this dude really got your mind on. Like, this dude really, your mind went to a whole nother level of just insane and remedial. You know what I'm saying? To where you cannot function or nor have discipline for yourself. So now you can't function, no standards, no discipline. And that's what we come to find out or come to see when it come out, just to see in her in general. You know what I'm saying? So like, I wouldn't want no black woman to do that, especially like in the public eye. That's what's really probably fucking me up. Like, she in the public eye and really like mentally fucked up. And it's like the way she go about life, she make it cool or okay to where if any of our sisters would be like fucked up, they could go through life with thinking it's cool to be fucked up. And it's not like, it's not to be mentally like this. Like, not at all. I swear to you, it's not. That shit not worth it.
by your brows. Just stand still, okay?
Okay.
This is my finger.
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Oh, God, I can't. Oh, God.
Breathe, breathe, Last part, you ready?
That's crazy. I want people to see this so they'll know. Don't get no fucking tattoo that y'all don't want. So you would go through this dumbass pain, be looking crazy, feeling crazy. Like, don't just be putting anything or anybody on your body. Like, that's just the bottom line. Like, that's not it. This it's just sick. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's sick. All right, pushing forward. Joe Budden been seeing a lot going on. I haven't been tuned in. So this is like me catching up with the Joe Budden podcast. I haven't been paying attention lately to anybody really podcast because I've been busy like editing or recording and regular life shit. So I have not really been tuning in, spending a couple hours tuning into people's stuff. So I'm finna catch up on here, and it's all in the same realm of of what I was saying yesterday. How I feel like Drake is starting to try to blackball, certain people that wasn't agreeing with him and that was trying to tarnish his name. I think he will do that. He will want to do that to Joe Budden, but Joe Budden is so self-made in the podcast space that he can't do it. And I feel like Joe see a lot of movement. He's seeing people get fired. He's seeing people getting other jobs elsewhere. So he like something is in the water, like I was saying. And here go his takes and how how he feel. I'm not sure where the clip came from. I just read the title, and it was kind of similar to what we was talking about as far as with Breakfast Club, Hot 97, Funk Master Flex. It got to do with all that. DJ Head, Elliot Wilson. I feel like all this shit is happening for a reason. All these people are not getting fired or ending their shows or starting their shows like as far as Fabulous and them. All this is not just happening all at once. Something is going on in the podcast space. And let's see what Joe got to say about everything. And I'll put my 2 cents, stop it, go, and really just let it play. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to roll up. I'm gonna have P come through, and we gonna get it going. Appreciate y'all tuning in and like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
Those represents. Why do you think everybody did this? What there's something going on, man.
What do you mean everybody? You mean the 4 people we just named?
Those represents like hundreds of podcasts, Joe. That's like a lot of people, man.
All right, I want to be careful not to give you too much you can clip up. I do know where I am, and I respect the space. Respectfully, those 4 that we named are the opinions that matter. I don't how everybody else feels. All of the hundreds of people, that's cool, but they don't have a say. They,
What you mean now?
yeah, they're not, and I'm saying that respectfully because it's a big move. Congratulations to all parties involved. I said something on the pod, they called me hating. If you think I'm hating, you don't understand what my messaging has been from day one. So, but this is awesome. This is a day to be fucking celebrated. It's beautiful.
Yeah, why is it? It seems counterintuitive for you because it doesn't seem like something you would say. It's a day to be celebrated where a bunch of creators are essentially letting a big corporation make their decisions of where their content goes.
Well, no, it's twofold. On one hand, this is like when Spotify came in and spent all the money on podcasting. You're happy that one of the big Titanic ships, somebody with all of the bread, sees a value proposition in podcasting. That's a positive. On the flip side, it also clears the way for independent owners to be able to have open conversations with anybody about anything. Just a few pods ago, I was like, just move out the way. Like, it's too much talking and not enough decision makers. Just move. It's too much clutter. Now the road is clearer, if you understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you were a little too hard on Ebro?
No, I said Ebro has my support. That Ebro's my OG.
Damn. I had the mic on. I had the mute on the whole time. It's crazy work. I'm gonna start putting the mute button on. But long story short, I was just saying how this is Joe speaking about Spotify, and the reason he was speaking about Spotify because Spotify got him, Joe Rogan, and the white girl signed into a deal. The only thing different is they didn't give Joe a good deal or do right by Joe. Joe ended up still doing good. Joe Rogan still ended up doing good. Just that Spotify lost that core pod hip hop audience, you know what I'm saying? And they was starting to have a big podcast infrastructure. Once Joe left, Joe went to Patreon, kind of fucked that up, came up with a whole different structure on how to release podcasting. So boom, they go do Netflix. Netflix start trying to get this whole podcast wave. They go get the Breakfast Club. The thing about them getting the Breakfast Club is they get to keep the hip hop audience, and on top of that, they got heavy hitters they feel in the podcast in podcast space already that's on the Breakfast Club. So they feel like these people already have say so, and then you have the DJ Ebros, the DJ Heads, the Elliot Wilsons, and all these people that already got fired that in any given day they could just come together and make a show and put it on Netflix. And I feel like Netflix got a better infrastructure and progress way more than Spotify. So this is a whole different type of situation. To me personally, and I'm sorry I was on mute. I'm gonna just stop muting myself.
I absolutely love him, but I mean, there's something to be said about trusting the universe. So I would have took the break. I don't think that's tough to say.
Yeah. I just, what happens to all of them? Like, what happens to the value of those podcasts that Netflix don't even want? It's pretty interesting to me. I think there's a ton of pods that I'm sure Netflix would even consider having on Netflix.
I certainly can't speak for Netflix. Remains to be seen, but good question.
Because that was my interest. Is like Lauren LaRosa has a show, Just Hilarious has a show, Mandy.
But you got to know when the quantity game is being played, right? I say all the time that you only need,
and that's what I was saying. Like, so say if they, so Charlamagne got Brilliant Idiots. So what if they, like, all right, Charlamagne, we want Brilliant Idiots or one of your shows from your podcast world or your podcast channel or network. We want one of your podcasts, right? And then they were like, "Oh, Just Hilarious, we want one of your podcasts." And they tell Laura, "We want you to have your podcast over here." So now they have Breakfast Club on top of their three podcasts. So now they're kind of starting off in a good motion. Now, if they was to get Joe Budden or It Is What It Is, or even if Fabulous and them can end up on there, that'd be dope. Any of the West Coast podcasts end up on there, that'd be dope. So I feel like this is different. This if Netflix can pull off a good run, for real.
The Office, Friends, and who cares what's underneath? You can put anything underneath. It's only the big shows that are doing the dictating. Everybody else is just cluttered, moving with the crowd.
Well, Friends is leaving Netflix. Did you know that?
I didn't, but thanks.
It is.
Yeah, and Netflix in turn has made a tons of show like Friends.
Well, no, what I'm saying is back when The Office was on Netflix, and back when they were paying for the rights to the huge shows, and then they lost most of them when everybody else bit the flow and came out with apps and wanted the rights to shit. But they used those shows for what they needed to use them for as a vehicle, is all I'm saying.
What are they using podcasting for?
Well, that's a good question.
Joe, you know. Stop acting like you don't know anything. You know.
Well,
You know something.
part of why I enjoy you and Dan is you both have inquisitive minds and great questions. I like how you guys get to things. You guys do a great job.
Thank you, Joe.
I'm not concerned because I don't want to act like I'm like losing sleep. I'm just wondering about what is Netflix trying to do with all this? Like,
Yes.
I don't know how long these deals are. I don't know if they're gonna find out. Oh, look, we could create our own version of the Breakfast Club. We don't have to have iHeart. And then they find fucking DC Young Fly, Reggie from the Need to Know, and just create. Like, we got the new Breakfast Club, guys.
No, not those two though.
I'm just saying, like
But I hear
anybody.
you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So, I guess, Joe, how do you feel about now? Maybe with the Breakfast Club going to Netflix only, you might be the biggest person in terms of podcasts now in this space on YouTube. Breakfast Club is probably going to go to YouTube only.
And congratulations to them for that. It's a big opportunity to be able to, we talking from a business point, but just as a fan, if that's your favorite podcast and you turn on Netflix and watch it, I think that's awesome. So congrats. I won't answer you in terms of being the biggest because you know how I feel already.
You feel like you're the biggest, but I just think in terms of just the factual YouTube ecosystem,
you about to give me some iHeart stuff. You about to tell me some iHeart stuff.
But iHeart is taking
It's never out. Joe Budden versus the Breakfast Club. It's never Joe Budden versus whatever podcaster you think it is. It's me versus the company. Yes, it's the company.
But this shit is like when Howard Stern went to satellite and all the other morning shows got a boost. It's like, you don't see it that way?
Nah. No.
Okay. The views got to go somewhere else. And a lot of people are going to wake up in January and be like, where the fuck is the Breakfast Club? I ain't watching this shit on Netflix.
They don't have to go nowhere. YouTube could figure out a different way to stifle or continue to stifle views without those podcasts. They just announced the Oscars in 2029. We don't know what YouTube's response will be. But if you want to watch somebody, you watch what YouTube is going to do. Yeah. So again, another interesting point by you, right? Let's see if numbers get to booming.
And they did this to Rogan. When Rogan left, they were ready. You don't like? Oh, Rogan left. Here's Andrew Schultz. You might like him.
Joe, do you remember when people were saying that you weren't a good businessman? Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. Some people still say it.
That's
not many though.
It's tougher to argue now than it was when Joe Budden walked away from $200 million.
It's funny because they saying Joe's at a point where he like damn near I think made 20 million in 12 or 20 million in 1 month. So he was like, oh, that was an off month. So this is not to be pocket watching. So that means within his hottest year, he will, if during his hottest year, he will end up getting to that 200 million, if not close to it or past it already. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna break him. They're gonna break news saying him breaking 200 million for sure. But for him to get the fan base, get the community, and stay consistent, that was the main thing. He stayed consistent to where we knew we can get this content for years. He built a fan base. The fan base and community built it through different streams of revenue. He killed the game without even doing live shows. The last live show was with Warrior Mall. That made money. He also had the audio game. So I started like 2019, 18, a show called Pod With Us. And it was on Spotify or just all platforms, but it was just audio. So like during COVID, like audio was cool. Like it was cool to have a podcast just audio. So Joe learned how to master that. And then after he learned how to master that, he then learned how to master the visual part. How to when we visually see his podcast, it's appealing to where we want to watch and gravitate as a fan that way, right? And it's tremendous different ways to look at the audio, right? So in music, I feel like audio is like mixtape singles. Like audio is mixtape singles. Like believe it or not, all your fan base or majority of your fan base or a good number of your fan base is going to listen to your mixtape, right? Because they fuck with you. So people that really fuck with you, they don't gotta look at you on your video or YouTube to hear your podcast. Then I feel like the video, the YouTube is the actual music video. You see what I'm saying? So Joe know, okay, what's appealing to where I can keep them in tune and come seeing this music video over and over again, right? And then you have the album. So Joe never got to really, when he was an artist, he never really got to drop an album that he liked it. Like when he go to the company or the label, they telling him, "Nah, we need a hit. We need this type of song," and he already got a package album to give him. But they like that's not it. So the Patreon is his CD. The Patreon is his CD. Like you might like it or you might not like it, but this is my CD, and you gonna have to pay for my CD. You not about to just, you know what I'm saying, stream my CD. No. So that's how Joe's looking at it for business wise. That's how I look at him as business. The audio streams is his mixtape. It don't have to be A1. It don't have to be the best type shit. Long as it's better than everything that's audio, which is long as he got the best mixtape out there, people gonna tap into you. You feel me? When he on YouTube, that's his music videos. As long as your music videos is hitting harder and is on a high level than everybody else's, people gonna keep tapping into your music video. And then the Patreon is his CD. He like, I got a CD for y'all every month. You see what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to just give him a breakdown on how I look at this nigga in business.
But I get it. I remember.
You don't know business. You're not a good businessman. 5 years later, look where you are.
Yeah, but with all due respect, I can't have that conversation the right way with company men.
No.
Yeah. I feel like I have a great, like I'm talking to Joe about this now, and I'm going to talk to Adam about this. This was kind of cool to see where both
this is super exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah, because Adam himself also has a bunch of content that Netflix probably ain't going to want on, but it probably, he has a big part to see what's happening right now. I know you're not the biggest fan of his content, but it is a discussion.
Does Adam still have that show with
Whack
100?
Yeah, I think it's the one that garners the most attention nowadays from that.
Yeah, I like that show. I'm gonna lie, I do like it because Whack is just too much, but it's a good show.
He's dynamic.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to be on Netflix, Joe? Were you looking, or is this deal you got with Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul, like kind of you like being the wrinkle and being different today?
Well, we kind of have always been different. This was the same Spotify fight, but I'm not going to toot my own horn right now. What was your question? Oh, I know your question. No, listen. My fight is and has always been to be able to speak to anybody at any time if about my product if you believe in the work, if you put in the work in. That's always been the fight. Is to take out the middleman and be a part of these high-level conversations that have to do with all the true power that podcasters have.
But this Netflix deal is the glorification of the middleman. So that's why it is.
That's not true. I think Netflix had very direct conversations with the 4 people we spoke about.
Come on, now you're being tricky. Tricky words.
No, I'm not. We said Spotify, the volume, iHeart, and fucking who else did we say?
Charlemagne, Bill Simmons.
All right,
Big Cat.
I don't know what you're doing. You're trying to be messy.
I'm saying like they're talking to the big power players, like the actual companies.
They're talking to the power players at the companies, not your favorite media people who have cool voices.
We got them. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
All right, you try.
Come on, man. What do you mean? But I get that's what I mean is you say in one breath that this is the elimination or whatever you said about middleman, because I know I got to say the exact thing in order for you to not wiggle your way. But this deal is the middleman.
I'm speaking as I'm speaking as an owner. That's where our lines are blurry.
Got it. But when they talk to you,
I'm speaking about owners.
But when Netflix talks to you, they talk to you.
When anybody talks to me, they're talking to me. Yes, they're speaking directly to Ian and myself. Yes, that's
the big difference.
You can bet on that.
That's not necessarily the case for everyone else. Okay.
I will say, this just from a quick little Wikipedia search, it does say the owner of the volume is iHeartMedia. So.
Yeah, I never understood. I'll tell you. I would say this to Rory. I never understood why he's so desperate to not appear like he's signed to iHeart. I might know why, but
why?
Because he
BRB.
He took this stance against iHeart and how problematic it was for creators, but then he essentially signs with iHeart. Anyway,
like I think it's kind of obvious that Netflix is discussing with essentially like the Fox folks at iHeart, like that, not necessarily the people down there. They're talking to the people who upper management, the folks who really make the decision. They're not talking to the creators.
They're talking to Tommy O'Malley or some shit.
Bob Pittman is the CEO over at iHeart, so that's who they're talking to.
Yeah, and I think everybody told me about how important like the YouTube views are in analyzing the Breakfast Club. I feel like they're like, we don't give a fuck about the Netflix have that shit.
They just trying to hoard content right now.
Yeah, and then say we're battling YouTube. But all right, go ahead, Dub.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking. I was like on the pod. Joe was saying that he was gonna save his rant, and now he's on here talking about when they talk to him, when Netflix, whoever talks to anybody, they talk to him and Ian. So I'm like, I wonder like what type of deal they got, what type of control they got. Like, what's the difference between them and iHeart, or what's the difference between them and whoever else?
I mean, I would say that iHeart is a bigger like conglomerate because they're associated with like Fox and all that stuff. So it's like they're a bigger conglomerate. There's a lot more like assets that they have. Like, again, granted, Joe's did good for himself. It's just it pales in comparison to what like iHeart is bringing.
Isn't the difference I can talk directly to Joe because he owns it, and I don't have to talk to Charlemagne because he don't own it?
Yeah, basically, I can get Charlemagne, I can get the volume, I can get Rory, I can get all of these guys by talking to one person rather than just getting the Joe Budden podcast and what they bring.
Dub. Say that question again.
Who's talking to me right now?
Memphis.
How you doing, Memphis?
Hey, say that question
No,
one more time, because I want to make
I
sure when
was
I respond to what you're saying.
okay. No, I was saying I was wondering like how is the deal structured basically with Joe being that they have like a different sense of control than iHeart or all these other different companies. Like they're speaking to Joe and Ian directly. They're
Right,
speaking
because
to
Joe and
you know.
Ian own and run their company, correct?
No, I know that. Of
Okay.
course I know that. But I'm just speculating on like basically how the deal is. That was the obvious part, but I really just want to know.
The deal between Joe Budden and
And
Netflix?
Netflix, yeah. Because you see how like the iHeart deals, they got all those other podcasts under them, the Black Effect Network. And
Yes.
Netflix got that. They got the Rory and Maul sports show. So I
Mm-hmm.
wonder what is Joe giving up? Is he just giving up, yo, I'll just promote y'all, what y'all got going on the pod here and there. And
What does it look like
I'm gonna give
currently?
y'all
It
some of my
currently looks like
catalog.
an ad for an ad, right?
Currently, at the
Currently, it looks
moment.
like an ad for an ad. The difference between Joe, Ian, and iHeart is iHeart gets to tell motherfuckers where they going. Joe decides where he's going.
Is Joe gonna be
That's
on
true.
Netflix too?
That's the difference. It's not
That's
hard.
true.
It
No,
ain't
I
a
got that.
goddamn
I got that.
conundrum about it.
I just want to see how it's gonna play out though. Like,
Charlemagne
what is
like to
Joe even
say
gonna
Man.
he
give them there?
owned Black Effect and all of that.
All right, so this the difference, right? This the difference. The difference is his percentages is different. He getting paid as the person, like the nigga Bob that they call in to hire Rory, Breakfast Club, and Charlemagne. Wherever they paying Bob, they paying Joe. That's the difference. That's the difference.
That shit, but he
Mm,
owns it up under iHeart. And at the end of the day, if iHeart says, hey, we want to move and integrate you all over here, nigga is going over there. He don't really get a
that's a
say. He
fact.
might not like it as much. He might have some
Mm.
pushback. He might get to negotiate some shit that's in his favor a little bit more. But the move is gonna be the move. Joe gets to control where he goes and who sees what he does. That's just the simple and the easy of it, baby.
No, of course, I get that part. I get that part. I'm just curious to see what are they gonna give them. You get what
Oh,
I'm
you're
saying?
curious
Like,
to
what?
see what does it look like moving forward.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Okay.
will they give them the old episodes? Will they give them the pull-ups? Will they give them new episodes? Will Joe do a new show? Like, will
Listen,
they get
you know,
exclusives?
he'll
You know,
eventually tell us when he want us to know, which is something I
yeah.
really do appreciate. How he holds shit close till it's ready for it to
Oh,
be
you have
fully
to though. You have
revealed.
to.
Yeah, I love how he does that. But it wouldn't for me. I'm gonna speak as as a consumer. It wouldn't change where I watch him at. I like Patreon, so I'll probably stay on the Patreon for most shit unless it's some exclusive content.
Anyway, salute. I just absurd. Salute to Dub and Ish. And
What I just said, unless it's exclusive
no,
content, then
I
I
just want to
probably
move. move it
be going
along. I
over
want to
there?
move the
I
rock.
just wanted some clarity. That's all.
So
What
for
clarity you want, Pooh?
Did Joe say that he's signing with Netflix, a deal with
He
Netflix?
didn't. That's why I was confused about the question. That's why I said it was an ad for an ad is what it looked like.
yeah, but which question did we ask that? Were you talking about Dub's line of questioning?
We got to it. Did you miss it?
I will not be talked to like that on my stage.
Friend, I'm just saying we
Don't.
we got to the
If I
question.
if I ask you to say what happened, all you gotta do is let me know.
Okay, so Dub asked the question about what's the difference between iHeart and Joe, and the difference between iHeart and Joe is iHeart tell the people where the fuck they want them to go and where the fuck they think they should integrate into. Hey, we got to deal with these people, and we want to take these podcasts and put them over there. The difference between that about Joe is Joe's shit is his shit, and he gets to determine where he puts his shit.
Oh, got it.
Charlamagne don't get to fully determine where he goes.
1,000%.
He has people that he answers.
It's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. So Joe is getting paid already for Patreon. That's the cake right there. The icing for Joe is his YouTube. You know what I'm saying? His YouTube and YouTube money and ad money, that's the icing. So if I can turn my icing into cake, why not do that? If I'm just putting all this content on YouTube, and I can go give it to Netflix for a bag, why not? And then I continue to get a bag with Patreon. That's the main bag. You know what I'm saying? So by that being the main bag, the difference is I don't feel like iHeart has extra content to lean on outside the content that they providing us in the public. So when you got Patreon cracking, you got a lot of content to lean on, and he can give some old Patreon work to them as exclusive to even open up another tier up in Netflix. Like say he do a show with Netflix and then every Friday he has an exclusive episode nobody's seen, but it's on Patreon. You see what I'm saying? iHeart don't have that. Then same thing, only thing about iHeart, whatever they pay Bob to get Charlamagne and Rory in the Breakfast Club is the same amount they paying Joe. So Joe get paid, then Joe pay his cast. Bob get paid, then Charlamagne and them niggas get paid. That's the difference. And Joe is getting paid off of content that he was just gonna put on YouTube. He already getting paid for the Patreon. This is just extra dough. That's the difference. That's the difference for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's go.
There's two.
Got it.
Yo, Danny, what's up?
What up, El Janelle?
Hey, El.
Hi. I had just one quick question. Could you share with us what you know about the difference in pay structure between like a Netflix deal and a YouTube? Because I know the reason why people want YouTube is the ad money, of course, right?
Yes, or AdSense.
So when you compare the two, like how is Netflix paying out? Like, where does the balance come out? When is it like, oh, you're getting more money on Netflix or you're getting more money on YouTube?
The funny shit is I don't even know if these podcasts have access to that funding. Like if
it sounds kind of like how the labels. Well, it's kind of like how the labels work with Spotify and all them. Like that's what it seems like it's coming off. Like they're just buying the licensing from iHeart, which is Fox and all them. So they're just getting all that info, all that content from them, and then they just break it down by who they think deserves the most.
Facts.
Somebody told me yesterday that because Eric Sermon got a deal with YouTube. And basically, they told me that like a deal like similar to his is like they'll tell you you could put your content on there, like whatever they're paying you for, but then you can't put any more content up there after that. Like they're paying for that, but you can't do anything outside of what they pay you for. So like what kind of Ella's saying, I don't think a person like Eric Sermon or whoever, let's say Rory or Mo, if they did a deal with YouTube, like they would still get their AdSense or whatever the case may be. If you do a deal with YouTube, that AdSense money probably gets cut off, I would assume, if they're giving you a large portion.
We got Jay Roebuck. What up?
Yeah, good. Thank you for having me up again. I'm going to comment on this, and then I also just had a question because I might have missed some things. So the first thing is what people are talking about with the deal and pay structure. So there may be some sort of split on the revenue side from the ad dollars. That's one thing that could be negotiated, or it may be where they become salaried employees and they don't eat off the revenue. Now, one thing you want to think about with the Netflix move is, are the data and analytics readily available? So are you able to see what you're generating and what your viewership is? And I think this is kind of maybe the fight that happened between Joe and Spotify. Do we know what we're worth? And then once we find out that we might be worth more than what we're being paid, what's the next step after that? That was my thoughts on that. And then my question was, does Joe have a deal with Netflix, or was this just an ad that was on the show and it just appeared on the screen and now people are running with that? I kind of missed that whole part of it.
I think everybody knows it's just an ad. But I do think the general consensus, and even I think Joe kind of hinted at, was Netflix definitely reached out to Joe to be on Netflix, but they probably didn't come to an agreement. That's what it appears like to me.
So, Danny, based on your previous information, you don't know anything about like let's say I have a TV show. Let's say it's not a podcast. Let's say I'm like Shonda, like you know how Shonda just did The Residents, and she puts that on Netflix. Like you don't know anything about what is that pay structure. Like, do she just get paid one lump sum?
Well, Shonda's, I mean, that's like if you sign to me and I put your show. So the only people who really know is iHeart, Spotify, and Barstool right now, how much Netflix is paying them. So, YouTube has a pretty clear AdSense model that makes sense, and it's probably the clearest AdSense model that everybody tries to emulate or doesn't want to engage in. But yeah, I don't know if Netflix is busting it down. I don't know. I don't know.
I can imagine they're not, because the people who have complained about their next Netflix deals have kind of portrayed it like that. Like the dude who did Squid Games, he's talking about he got his shit like was just a lump sum of money. He didn't get nothing after it blew up and shit. So I can imagine if they're gonna buy it, they're gonna buy it outright.
Yeah, Bill Simmons is rumored to not like his what Spotify did with his show, putting it to Netflix. So I assume money is the reason. And the visibility of YouTube is still larger than Netflix. I wholeheartedly believe that.
All right, cool. That's all I wanted to know. Like, where's the breaking point where it's like, if you get this many views, you should be on YouTube. But if you just have decent content, you should be on Netflix. But I guess we've yet to figure it out.
It seems to be more of a numbers game than it is a content game. Meaning, like, how many shows can you bring to the table rather than how much your one show gets visibility-wise.
Yeah, I'm sure Netflix reached out to Spotify and said, we would love to have Rogan, and something happened. They're probably, nah, we'll keep Rogan.
All right, last question. What do you think YouTube does to, because this kind of got me thinking like the Warner Brothers Paramount shit. Remember, they was like, they was going to buy it, and then Paramount popped up like, no, actually, we want to buy it or whatever. So what do you think YouTube does in response to this news?
YouTube does what it always does. The algorithm, baby. We're going to algorithm the people that we want up in the places of these people leaving YouTube. When Rogan left, we was fine. When the Breakfast Club and all these other people leave, we'll be fine too. We'll suggest other creators that fit that. We have analytics and data to suggest that if you like the Breakfast Club, you'll like this shit too. We don't got to buy nothing. We don't got to do nothing. We're almighty YouTube. Shit, this might hurt. This might hurt Netflix having to manage all this. They might realize this was a bad investment, but we'll see. I don't know if it's
talk to y'all later.
All right, thanks, Janelle. Spirited discussion. A lot of people care about this. A lot of people care. This is definitely going on to YouTube. Like ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky for sure.
The real question is, this the real question. Where's the culture going? That's the question. Because at some point, yeah, we want to make this money, and yeah, we want all these people to be billionaires and millionaires and all these things. But where are we going to home all the content of the culture. So me, if I had a platform, I would love to get It Is What It Is, Breakfast Club, Joe Budden, Lip Service, and a sports show, Gil's Arena. And I would love to put all them shows on Netflix or on the same platform. Now, I feel like the only way these deals work if you do something like that. If you just bring a whole culture and make a whole look. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way it works, because you can sit there and bring a whole wave of audience where now if Joe Budden's over here, Breakfast Club is over here, It Is What It Is over here, Lip Service over here, Gil's Arenas over here, all that Netflix, I'm only going to YouTube to upload. Like YouTube is just gonna be like the underground, like the underground mixtape world. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's what it's gonna be. You know, if you want to get that raw content, the content that ain't is uncensored, go to YouTube. But if you want some shit that you can really digest, get some, oh yeah, and earn your leisure. So if you get earn your leisure, Joe Budden, It Is What It Is, Breakfast Club, Lip Service, Gil's Arena, all on Netflix. I wouldn't need to go on YouTube. I'm just right here on Netflix. I'm doing it up on Netflix. And it gives us probably a way to like channel our own ecosystem too. Like, cause a lot of this time, like we ain't paying attention. These people, it's been 10 years podcasting been growing, and we still haven't united on that. Like, we still ain't made a channel for just black people other than Charlemagne. But then you got brilliant idiots, and then you got Andrew Schultz just talking crazy, and then you got the white comedians on there. It just don't feel like the culture. But I'm gonna let them continue with the conversation. But Netflix can be for the culture if they do that, you know?
Sure. Oh, Joe Budden's back. Yeah, a lot of people care about this shit, man. It's always, I'm always fascinated.
Shout out to my nigga
Greedy media games. Because years from now, we'll look back at this and see who the winners were, just like we look back 5 years ago and we see how things played out, you know? Anyway.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I definitely agree. It's like chess, real life chess. I definitely want to see who's gonna be the winner in this. I don't think it's gonna be a winner though. I just want to see like who's gonna succeed independent at the end.
Or who doesn't want to succeed independent? Anyway, Joe's back. Joe, any more? Did you go back and get more data for us, like Netflix is about to do with all these podcasts?
Oh no, I took a business call.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I wonder about all the other people who are going to start copying this Netflix move now, because there's always like copycats, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Like Hulu. Side people. Yeah. Peacock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm out of my good questions. Let me see if I could bring anybody else up.
When are you doing your video about it?
I feel like I kind of did it on the back end pause of the Ebro video.
Yeah, but nah.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't put it on the back end of Ebro.
We need a whole new video, Danny.
Yeah, we need the Danny science on this.
I'm gonna put this on YouTube. That's gonna be the video.
Don't be deterred by them calling you a hater.
Oh no! I mean, I've been called a hater since the moment I stepped in the room, and I that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but now it would look like you're hating on like the 500 or 700 pods, all the fucking pods versus the one or two.
That's true. The latest with Lauren gonna be beefing with me. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of fat that needs to be cut off of these. I'm not talking about myself, but there's a lot of fat that needs to be cut off of these podcast networks. They're bloated, and
that's fact.
I mean, like Mandy. Mandy needs to go. That's what you want to say.
Well, I'm not.
No, that's facts, and I feel like that's why the music game is so fucked up now. Cause like everybody can upload music, everybody can put a music video out. So I feel like if Netflix do it the right way, we can really see what good podcasting look like. 100%.
Trying to ISO on her. I just think there's a lot of like iHeart is such a what is it? What do barnacles attach to? Whales, right? A lot of these
They attach to everything. Turtles, boats.
remora fish. Is that what I'm looking for? Like they're like little fish that are attaching themselves to the big whales.
So you think whoever doesn't get picked up is just gonna go to HBO, Hulu, and Peacock? That's what Johnny was like. Yo, the people/pause that Netflix wouldn't take is probably gonna go to HBO, Hulu, or Peacock.
You know who just bought
Netflix?
Yo, Dub, we're doing high level science over here, all right? That shit you be
That's
doing.
what Johnny
Save,
you
we got it, but save that for the mornings, though. We can't hear your music since you bought your little hookup anymore.
Thank you. Somebody tell them what we can't hear.
We don't hear nothing you're doing. But not right now. We're doing big money talks right now, Dub. Mute up.
No problem.
I do got a question, Danny.
Go ahead.
So since we're doing comparables, who is comparable in the landscape to the JBP? Who is truly a podcast?
I just did the science. It's right in front of us. I did the science myself. Radio just went to Netflix, bro. They basically taking radio to Netflix. That's what's going on, bro. That's the science. Motherfuckers is taking radio
That
to
is
Netflix.
completely 100% independent in this landscape. That is comparable to the JBP.
Isn't 85 South independent?
No, are they?
I'm trying to find.
They were with the Black Effect for a little bit, right?
Yeah, but
They still are.
I thought they had their own app or some shit.
Oh, did they?
I thought
They had their own app for a minute. I don't know if they still have it.
I don't know. I really, you know me, man. I'm kind of really micro focused on the JBP.
Well, I only asked that because of Dub question. He was like, he couldn't wait to see, who else does whatever. But I think sometimes we get to comparing apples to oranges, and it just don't equate the same.
But wait, doesn't Nori have a network now? Danny? Doesn't it?
Sure he does, but I don't know. It's just the way our minds work, man. My dog tripping. But it's just the way our minds work. If I tell you about rabbits and basketballs, you're gonna think about rabbits bouncing basketballs. Our mind won't think about other ways that scenario might play out.
Listen, we've grown to love the way your mind works, Danny. I just was wondering, is there really anyone to compare to JBN to when you think about the entire landscape of podcasting?
You trying to get signed by Joe? What's going on here, man?
Hell no.
No, she's trying to lead you to the obvious answer that everybody's so afraid to say.
Answer the question, Danny.
I've said it 50 times, Joe. I said it while you was gone.
Yeah,
but
we could
Danny,
say
you know
it.
I don't talk to y'all often, so don't do that.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not so much the answer, it's how we got to the answer, the context of the answer. Just simply answering the answer isn't good enough for people sometimes. So I get what you're saying. I have gotten what you're saying.
I got you. I just would like to have, if the conversation could be had, I would like to have it. That's all. Is there anyone to really have the conversation with? Is there anyone comparable?
No. Danny, do you mind if I ask Joe the same question? It could be a little repetitive on your recording.
Go ahead.
Joe, so while you were gone, I was asking Danny what was his understanding of the difference in compensation between like having your own IP on YouTube and getting the AdSense versus licensing it out to Netflix. Like, is it like an annual lump sum that's paid? Is there like some sort of revenue where you can see the data on how much interaction you getting? Like, what is the difference? How do you decide which one is a better position?
Oh, I have no idea the financials involved.
There you have it.
If nobody knows, why is everybody so excited about this move and saying that it's big if there isn't any information about whether or not people are getting more money.
No, there's big financial, there's big money involved. But again, the conversation online is just about, the 700 is the army, but I'm not involved to the people that's talking. I don't know if anybody, honestly, and I don't know because it ain't my business. I don't know if any of these niggas see a bump.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I don't think none of
That's
these.
what I think.
I
Like,
think everybody signed. I think everybody signed their rights over. If you had a really good lawyer, he put something in there that said, and if we get uptick to a streamer, which nobody even would have thought about, but then you get this amount of money. But I don't see that. I think niggas are mad.
What if
I
Netflix?
think so too. I'm trying to ask in a nice way, but I think
there's no nice way to say it.
This is like what happened to Dave Chappelle in South Park.
They selling ass again, and it's okay. Everybody
If
trying to
Bill
make it in this
Simmons is
economy.
reportedly mad about the Netflix deal, why wouldn't all these other guys be mad?
They probably are.
They may not know enough to be mad.
Yeah.
Now that's a fact, and I'm shutting up. You guys
That's
have been awesome.
scary. What y'all just said. That is very scary.
It's only scary if you sign something you didn't think you was signing.
Yeah, but that's like them niggas. That's like they can start looking at Charlemagne like, yo, they just sold them niggas off at the slave ship, and
they should have read their paperwork because
they was already signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga. What else do they expect?
But
So this remind me of when the labels have signed everything over to Spotify. You know what I'm saying? This remind me of when the label signed everything over to Spotify, Tidal, and iTunes. When they just sold everybody rights and nobody had an idea of they rights being sold. The only thing they had knowledge of, the only thing they knew